What's up, y'all? I'm Gervone Grant, and my movement is the conservation movement. I know what y'all thinking. Why is she eating crackers? And why is she smacking so hard? Well, I can smack hard if I want to. What you talking about? Well, anyway, this was one question that Ms. Marshall wanted me to answer. It says, what is it that you want the world to know about your movement? Well, I want people to know the conservation movement helps preserve nature. Without nature, we cannot live. Without trees, we cannot breathe. Without air, we wouldn't be able to live. Without nature at all, what would this world be? It would just be full of people. But see, everything is different. Another question is, what community of people will be most impacted by your movement? I would say all people. Because, well, it's just a conservation movement, man. This movement helps nature. Nature is everywhere. Nature is me. Nature is you. Nature is even Miss Moss's Uggs. Let me stop playing. Well, but I feel like the most people that will be impacted by it is people who like nature, who like to go outside, who like to see all these different type of animals and plant life and just species. Next question was, are there any changes that you would like to see in the terms of law and government? Yes, it is. I would like for people just to slow down when it comes to killing animals. When it's seasons. When it's season, you get to kill deer and things like that. Because if you keep killing those deer, there won't be any more deer left. People kill them so fast and consistently that they don't have time to find a new mate and make more deer. I'm not saying they make a lot. They don't make a lot, but at the same time, you gotta think about things like that. How is it gonna affect nature when you keep killing off animals with its season huntings and like possums and things like that and stuff like that? And the next question is, why is this movement important to you? This movement is important to me is because, hey, I only been to 3 cities in my life: Detroit, Indianapolis, and right here in my hometown of Chicago. I want to go out and see the world. I want to explore the world. I want to see I want to see what nature is really about, and why it is so beautiful. Because every day I look at that skyline and I watch that sunset, and it just looks so beautiful to me. And another question is, how have people reacted to your movement? Well, people think this movement is quite boring, but I don't think it's quite boring. I feel like if you really put yourself into it and really think about it, that you're gonna like the movement. And my last question is, what are the demands of people affected by a movement? The people affected is everybody. Everybody is affected by this because people have to take time and put aside the things they do in order for nature to survive. We're already surviving. We have air, we have our communities, we have this and that. But let's think about the animals for a second and plants. What do they have? We keep tearing down their homes, putting our homes there, and that's not right. And that's it. I'm Gervone Grant, and this is about the conservation movement.